Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big and the Studio. This is what they happen, your favorite show on YouTube. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please, you see where the red button, they go there right now. Don't waste time. Go and press on the red button, subscribe to the channel, and put the channel on post notifications so that any video I do, you will be the first to watch. If you are not watching me, I don't know what you are watching. Because Charlie, I will bring you all the latest news. I be the one where I bring you all your latest news, all your trendy news. Anything where they happen in any part of the world, I'll be your right source where you will get all the information from. So if you are not watching me, I don't know what you are watching. Please, after watching the video, subscribe to the channel and comment on the videos. Drop your comment in the comment section about every video that I do. Like the videos and share the videos for your families and friends to also subscribe to the channel and join the family so that we can grow, we can grow. This is what happened. My name is Big Ando. Guys, there's this story that I saw on social media, and this story is worth talking about. It's worth talking about because, Charlie, this thing they go on here for Ghana, where it be very, very bad. This story is about rents, the high cost of rent here in Ghana, and how the landlords and the landladies behave to the tenants in the house. It's very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. Especially when you are staying at places like here in Accra. Charlie, rent no be easy. To get a place to stay is not easy. Because the money sometimes they will feel charge you for a month. They will talk you say for a month, a single room, they feel price you like 600 cedis. They will feel price you like 500 cedis for single room. Where the landlord also will talk you say it take 1 year in advance. Some they take even 2 years in advance. It's very, very bad. Once the law state that and can rent it there, the landlord will take it in advance. If it take like 6 months. If it take like 6 months in advance. But the landlords and the landladies here in Ghana, they don't use the laws for rent. The rent laws, they don't use them. If you go talk and them go talk, say the house, it be them now we build them our own house. They take them money, build them a house. So if you have a problem with it, then go and build your own house. So this thing will be something that we need to talk about it. 4 men took to the street to demonstrate against this particular thing I'm talking about. This rent issue and how landlords they behave in the country. Because Charlie, see, me after watching the video, I was like, nah, this is not something that should be between only like 4 people. I think the country, if we are going to go on any demonstration again, this should be the demonstration that we are going. Because the way, it not be easy. I say, go piece of single room for Accra. Then go price you 6 or 700 cedis. Chairman hall, you will take Accra. Chairman hall, you know go fit. Then go price you like 1,000 Ghana. Where after that, to the landlord will talk you say you for pay like 1 year in advance or 2 years in advance. But see, now let's be real here. You are taking like 1,000 Ghana for a month, and let's say you are taking 1 year in advance. That is like 100 million, 10,000. 10,000. Let's say the person is, sorry to say, I'm not saying, like I don't mean it in a bad way. Let's say the person is a teacher. Let's say the person is a teacher. Let's say the person is someone who is working in some normal, who's doing some normal job. Let's say this person is someone who's doing some normal job. He earns like 500 cedis. His salary is like 500 cedis, 700 cedis, or maybe even the 1,000 Ghana. And you are telling this person that this person should pay 1 year in advance for a rent that is 1,000 Ghana cedis, for a rent that is 600 Ghana cedis. Forgetting that the person in the house will also pay for a light bill. The person will also pay for a water bill. The person will also pay for a whole lot of things he's also going to eat. So if you are taking 10,000, how should someone teaching who is taking like 1,000 Ghana, 800 cedis? How is someone doing a normal job who is earning like 500 cedis, 600, 700 cedis should be able to rent? If you are taking 1 year in advance, how are they going to pay? If you are taking 2 years in advance, that means the person needs to pay 20,000. How? It's very, very, very bad. It's very, very bad. And there are laws here in Ghana. There are laws here in Ghana that protects tenants when they are renting a house. But I don't know. When it comes to this particular topic and when it comes to this particular issue, The first person me I go mention his name. The first person where they come to my mind is John DeMello. Do you know why he's the first person that comes to my mind? Before John DeMello was voted as a member of parliament, you all remember what he said? He said when he comes to power, he will make sure that the 6 month advance that landlords are supposed to take works.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you are really passionate about rent matters.
Yes, extremely.
Where is that fire coming from?
Kafui, the rent law says 6 months. How many? I just know of a few landlords who charge 6 months. I even know some landlords who charge 3 months or even monthly.
They're rare.
Yeah, extremely rare. But everybody is charging 2 years, 3 years. You're a national service personnel. Your allowance is a little over 700 cedis. And then you want to rent in Balish, you want to rent in even Spintex, you want to rent, in Kaswa or anywhere. And then the landlord says, okay, it's 600 cedis for a Chimay Hall, and you have to pay 2 years. Now, 600 for 2 years, that's 7,200 times 2. That's 14,400. Who are you going to get 14,400 as somebody who just graduated and pay 2 years rent advance? Who are even going to get money to pay a year's rent advance? And so my problem is, why don't we enforce the law? Let's enforce the rent law so that a lot of people have disposable income to do other things. Then again, I was speaking to a landlord, and the landlord said, John, even when you charge 6 months, the person will pay, but the 7th month will be a problem. Chasing that money will be a problem. And so we want to charge 1 year, 1.5 or 2 years, so that we take our minds off. But at the end of the day, if you can charge 6 months and have like a 3-month security deposit, so there's like 9 months.
Exactly.
So that after the 6th month, between the 6th and the 9th month, you are chasing your money. You still have to chase your money. Even after a year or two, you still have to chase your money. But that is the problem. We can't continue like this. And of course, rent is high. That's even a different issue. But if rent is high, at least people, the youth or even people who are renting should be allowed to pay 6 months. And that's one of the other major thing I'll do when I become member of parliament, is to make sure that Parliament enforces that law, that 6 months should be the rent advance in this country.
You will make sure that 1 year advance, 2 years advance, that thing will not happen. But the 6 month agenda, you will make sure that it works. 6 month agenda, you will make sure that it works. Because according to John DeMello himself, he said it doesn't make sense to him that you ask someone to pay rent 1 year in advance, 2 years in advance. So he's going to make sure that this 6 months can work. And right now, John DeMello is in power. John DeMello is in the Parliament House. Now, they are majority in the Parliament House, and nothing is being done. I am not even hearing him say it again. I am not hearing one thing. I know they hear say they talk about the thing again. What are the CM say they do be farming? One. Student yes. But the rent thing, we are not talking about it. But do you know how rent they affect people's lives? Do you know what people they go through when it comes to this rent issue? Do you know what? Some people are depressed because they rent because maybe this person wants a place to stay with his family, but the person doesn't have that 10,000 I'm talking about. The person doesn't have like 5,000 or 6,000 advance that he will pay to a landlord or a landlady. So this person cannot even rent, and nothing is being done about this. Nothing is being done about this. I beg you, watch the video.
Landlords and landladies. I hope you can read this. It is the law. It's in the rent book. Yes. Nibri sempa cause ye voka or rent home. Yetimi bobra. Kakra menye bi ana wasa me de ko handan. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Enimrani. Enimrani mo. Enimrani. Wa unim na unim. See I be bad for te be chom e de ma ko police station. Be two say. They do ko police station. Aye. Because 6 months any 3 months. Price now mo jini po there. Pese be ka. Price ni po there. Bufu sem. Now go to imagine. If I the chamber or 501 year park, I ain't casa. Yeah, chamber on 1,000, 2005, over 2 years. 2 years. Yeah, Mobra. Patrão, música tira muito veni. Mama can. Já vai chão fiscal, vai só música fiscal, né? Pegar, né? Do alco police station, é a tua assim.
So this is what they are demonstrating about. This is the banner that they were having. On the banner they have public notice to all landlords and landladies. 1. Landlords and landladies must obey the rental laws. As I said, the landlords and the landladies in the country, they don't obey the rental laws. Rental laws, they are not going by the rental laws. They are doing what they like. And when you talk about it, they'll be like they build their own house. They build their own house with their own money. So if you cannot go by their laws and by their rules, then go and find a different place and rent. And there's nothing you can do about it. There is nothing you can do about it, because at the end of the day, who is protecting you, who is supporting you? So there is nothing you can do. The best you can do is just move on and go and find a different place that you can afford and go and rent. And you know the most annoying thing? When you talk about this, some people will be like, when I open, I won't try Accra. You are choosing to stay in Accra. There are more places that you can go and rent which the price is affordable. Let's say the person stays at Kaswa and the person is having a job in Accra. Are you telling me that the person should rent in Kaswa? Let's say the person gets a job in Accra. Are you telling me that the person should rent in Kaswa? No, the person has to rent where is closer to the job. So if the job is in Accra, the person has to move to Accra and come and rent there. And here is the situation that someone who is a newly employed worker, he wants a place to stay or rent. You are taking 1 year in advance, and the rent costs like 1,000 Ghana. I say, Chairman, the movie take you like 2,000, 2,500, 3,000. Single room, 500, 600, 700 cities. Now 3 bedrooms, they make you not go there. Your head will tear. It'll be very, 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 very bad. I said, go to East Legon and things. Go and see even common kiosks. Tema, transact and things. I said, common kiosks, Krampolo current here. If you talk about it, it'll be like, yes, Accra. Tell me what's even in Accra. What's even in Accra? What is in Accra? That is not that's not in other places. If you talk, it'll be like, yes, in Accra. Why are you choosing to stay here in Accra? What's in Accra? It's very, very bad. The rent issue there, it'll be very, very bad. If you are not fortunate that maybe your father or your mother will build some house that you can stay in there. Oh, like me, this issue, like it's not part of my issue. There's something like this. I shouldn't even be here ranting about it, but it's painful because I've rented before and I know things that tenants go through. The pressure that landlords can give to tenants. Sometimes your rent will be up, and they will not even give you that 3 months. They will not even give you some period of time to come up with the cash. They will be on your neck. They will press your neck. And if you don't get the money, they will take you out from the house without even giving you any time to even find a different place or to move your things. They will not give you that time to even find a place to move your clothes, your things to that place. It's very bad. Very, 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 very bad. Let's be honest about it. It's very, very bad. It's very, very me. If I choose, I can go and stay anywhere. My father have a 5-bedroom apartment. Another story building which they are even using some to rent. A 4-bedroom apartment. So I can rent that, but directly they pay. Some people say that they affect them, so they don't want to talk about them. Meanwhile, the thing they affect me, I know that as far as the thing they affect citizens of Ghana, I go talk about them. It'd be very, very bad. As I said, he promised. But we are not seeing anything. John Dimelo promised, but we are not seeing it. We are not seeing it, and we have to see it. You cannot just say it without doing it. You cannot just say the thing without doing it. When you say, you have to do it. When you say it, you have to. That's what I'm saying. This demonstration shouldn't be like about only 4 or 3 people. This should be the next demonstration that we should go. We should demonstrate against the prices of rent here in Ghana because it's bad. It's very, very, very bad. See, it's worse, cry. It's worse. Tell it, rent be too high for Ghana here. Rent be too much. Cry. Tell it, it not be easy. The money the landlords and ladies they take. Somebody said, see, now I will rent some place. The landlord, we did that, the landlord come say, right now they increase in rent. Once we did to that, the house get plenty faults. Many faults for the house. The landlord said no can't do any renovation. He said they increase the price of the rent. What do you mean? You don't do any renovation, you won't increase the price. It be very, very bad. Second on their list was, the law says landlords and landladies should rent out their rooms for 1 to 6 months. That's the laws. From 1 to 6 months. That's the advance that they can take. But no, I said they are taking 1 year in advance. They will tell you that what if they give the person the 6 months and maybe the 1 year is up and the person cannot pay. So they want the full 1 year. But that is not the laws. That is not the laws. Tell them they are stressing us. And the money too they are taking is not like some small amount of money. You are taking 2,500 for a 10-man hall. 2 bedroom, you are taking like 3,000. Single, you are taking like 600 cedis. And you want 1 year in advance. How should a person be able to pay? As I said, if the person is just a normal worker, how is the person going to afford to pay this? Be in the person's shoes. Sometimes we should be in the people's shoes. As a landlady or landlord, not just because you have built a house in open. Nah, you cannot do that. You should be in our shoes. Third on their list, it is illegal for landlords and landladies to rent out their rooms for 1 year to 2 years or more. It's very illegal. Very, very illegal. But see how I talk, I see how they sweat. See how I sweat. But the thing they pay me, the thing they walk through my capillarities and arteries. And they go through that. See, they pay me. I get friends where they go through them. I get people where they go through them. Where in the pain. So me, I see this video, I say, no, this video, they have to talk about them. I have to talk about this thing. And we have to work on it as a nation. Maybe I do to better, there should be affordable kakre. But there's nothing like affordable here in Ghana. Where to put your head? Affordable for where? For where? It's very, very bad. Very, 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 very bad. So, Charlie, landlords and landladies, this message is to you people. You people need to do something about, one, your rent prices. Then the advance you people they take, you people for do something about them. It be very, very bad. Or our next demonstration is for the landlords and the landladies. That's what I have to say. So, guys, Charlie, if you have experienced anything concerning rent, you can drop it in the comment section. And please, like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel. Once again, my name is Big Ando, and guys, I'm out.